Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is July 11th. It is about 11 in the morning. Yeah, it just turned 11 a.m. It's 11:01 and I am doing a sit down video. I'm gonna do a get ready with me / story time. Please do not look at the rest of my room. Just look at me. Just look at me. Just look at me. Do not look at the rest of my room. So yeah, let's see how this goes. But first I'm gonna put on my outfit because today I'm going over to Jay's house. As you guys know, he was in my last video. I'm going over to Jay's house for his birthday today. Yeah. So I'm gonna get ready. This is me getting ready to go over. So let me put on my outfit. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, I changed my outfit. First, I'm wearing these flare jeans. Can't even say them. Okay, I'll show you guys later. They're from Gap. This shirt, it was my mom's old shirt. It like ties up right here. I folded it because this is high-waisted, so I don't want it to go over because it'll look weird, so I folded it up. This is like from the 80s, so I don't know where this is from, but because my mom gave it to me, so yeah. So let me just get started with the video. Okay guys, so here's the setup. Oh shoot, what just what? So I'm gonna be, this is a curling like iron, so I'm gonna be curling my hair, so I'm gonna just let this heat up. Okay, so basically this is a story about the time I had to sleep overnight in an airport. Even though I slept for like 2 minutes, but this is a story about the time I missed my flight and I had to spend the night at an airport. So it was summer 2017. I was fresh out of 6th grade. I was going to start 7th grade, middle school, junior high, whatever you call it. I was going to start 7th grade. I was going to be in middle school for the first time ever. I was nervous, you know, but like I didn't really think about it that much. I was like, it's fine. It's fine. Like I had so much confidence in elementary school. Like I always say, like 5th grade was like my prime. Like it was like for real. Like for real. So anyways, basically we were going on vacation to Mexico for about like 2 weeks. So the airport we were going to, it was like this like airport we've never been to before, because we usually would go to like LAX, but this airport we went to, it's at the border of like California and like Mexico. So it was San Diego and Tijuana, so it was like the border. So basically the airport, what it is, like I don't know how to, I always try and explain this to people, but I just don't know. It's like a cross-border airport, because so this is the airport. Over here in the beginning, this is San Diego. Once you cross this line, you're in Tijuana. So like yeah, basically. So we've never been to that airport before, and so it was just me, my mom, and my brother, and my grandma and my grandpa. They took us on like a rented car. We got a rental car so they can take us. And so, you know, my mom got off of work early. It was summer vacation for me, but my brother had summer school, but it was his last day. So we were just going just to like go visit, because we hadn't been there since I was like about like 8, so I was going back when I was 12. So it's been a very long time. So you know, we're like getting ready. We're all packed that day. We packed like the day before at night, I'm pretty sure. Like I'm like so excited, right? And my mom gets off of work early so she can go, and we're all packed. We have all the stuff in the car. Like we didn't want to be late, and like, you know, we thought we were like, yeah, we're on time, like let's go, like we'll be there on time. We left around 1. It was in the afternoon. It was way early afternoon. It was like about 1 or 2, because from here to the airport it's like about like with no traffic it's a 2-hour drive, but there's a bit of traffic, so I believe it was about like 3 hours, something like that. I don't know. I cannot do math, so I'll tell you when we got there, and I'll tell you when we got there. You guys can just do the math from when we left. But so I'm gonna start curling my hair, by the way. So if I remember, because I always forget how to curl my hair with this one. But so we're in the car, and like everything is going good. Like, you know, like there's like minor traffic, you know, like here and there, like just like some traffic here and there. And later, like we had already left like my city, my county. We passed a lot, and we were already like in like the bottom of like California, because like I remember, because there's this like one part where like it's just like the ocean for like the longest time, and I remember just like staring at it. I wrote it down in like a little journal. I don't know if I should read from it. Like maybe I'll have it for like notes, but I kept looking at the ocean was there as we were driving for like 20 or like 30 minutes, like I think almost an hour or something. I don't even know, but it was a long time. So that's how I know that it was like the end of California, like the bottom. And then it was like around that time, and we got traffic by the time that we were just like, when we were at the part where it was just the ocean, we were in traffic. So my mom, she's like checking the traffic on her phone. She's checking like the GPS and all that, seeing when we would get there and all that. Bruh. Hold on, let me do this one again. It only curled like the end. So my mom was like seeing like the GPS and all that, seeing like if it's gonna delay us, we're gonna show up late. And then like she was like, okay, so we're gonna be there around this time. Wait, let me see what time the flight is. So she was double checking the flight and stuff, and she sees the flight, and she sees, because she thought it was at 9 p.m. but she sees and it's at 7 p.m. and we're in the car, and it's like we're only like about like an hour away from 7, and there was traffic. So we were like we were supposed to get there at like 7. Like originally our plan was to be there by like 7, be checked in all by 7, be in the airport by 7 and all that, and get our baggage and everything all by 7, because we thought our flight was at 9. But no, our flight is at 7. Okay guys, this is my journal. I got it at Burlington like a few days before we left. It says, "You are so loved." It is, I don't know why I chose this one, but let me see. Okay, here it is. I wrote, oh, and my mom thought that our flight left at 9 US time, but it actually leaves at 7, and we get to the bridge at 6:10. So the bridge was like the airport. I was calling the airport the bridge. So we would get there at 6:10 according to my mom's GPS. Our flight was at 7, and we were supposed to get there at 6:10 according to the GPS, but you know, like it's not always gonna be like super accurate because of the traffic and all that. Like, and plus all the time like we need to check in and all that, like we don't know how long that's gonna take us. So we're running late. We have 50 minutes to get off the car, get our baggage checked, get everything checked so we can be approved and go to our terminal. And like that already takes long enough. Like that's like that needs like you need like a whole like hour for that. As soon as we get off, we run with our bag, we run with our luggage, and we had a lot of luggage that time. So we're running with our luggage. We have to, you know, like just run and go as fast as you can. So then like we get there. It's not 7 yet. We get there like, I think we got there around the time I said, at 6:10. And I remember like we were getting off the car, and I was like getting in trouble. I was like getting yelled at to like get off the car, like because I had this like little bag with me. So they had like these like compartments on the ground of the car. So I had my stuff there, and it was stuck, so I was trying to get it out. So my mom was like, hurry up, and I was like, I can't get it out. But I ended up getting it out. And like we were just running. Like while I was getting it out, like my grandpa was helping us get the stuff out, and like my brother was like moving the like luggages in front and stuff. So I was like all the way in the back. So like I get off, and then like my grandparents, they're like parking the car while we're going in so that they can help us, like, and they just stayed there to like see, just in case. Like they stayed, like good thing they stayed there, because yeah. So they were just staying there just in case, which is a good thing. And we get there, and it's just this like you go into this building, and it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like you have to like show proof that this is the airport you're going to, because you know you are crossing from like US to Mexico. So you have to like show proof that like, oh, like here's my ticket, here's my passport, like I can legally cross, yeah, to the airport. So you have to do that there. And we didn't know that. So we get off, my mom's doing it all quickly, and we have our luggages with us, and we're like moving the luggages towards like the entrance to go more into the airport. And I don't know why they had it like this, but in the, like, after that thing, after you check in and all that, and it's proof that like you can go in, it like, you walk into this like gift shop, and then you get out of the, like, you have to get in the gift shop so that you can get into the airport. It was weird. Like, why did you guys do that? So you have to get in the gift shop. We were getting in, we were rushing things. Like, I remember like with my luggage, I was like hitting stuff and everything. And like we made it out of the gift shop, and we made it to like the airport, I guess. It was just like a hallway thing. So like you had to like because the person who was there, who was like making sure that we can go in, he like told us where to go. So we're going, and we have to go through all these hallways, and I remember I kept falling over because like I was little, I was 12, and I'm really bad at like running, like let alone walking. So like I remember I just kept falling, and like my mom was like very frustrated because I'm just in the back falling while they're in the front like pushing the rest of the luggages, and like I just had this like one luggage. So my mom like let me take the cart, but it's heavy, there's luggages, and I can't see because I'm little, so I had to like peek over from the side. So I don't remember if I ended up pushing the cart with the luggages or if I ended up pushing just my luggage. But we go into this elevator, we get out the elevator. It was like after all the hallways, we get out and we go to the baggage check, because you have to get your bags checked before you cross over to the Mexico side. We were so close to going to the Mexico side. We finally make it there. I don't know what like we needed. Like we needed like something. I don't even know what we needed, but it was like you have to like get that, like get something like confirmed or something. And like the back of like that room, it wasn't a room, it was really big, but in the back of that place. And like we were doing that, while we were doing that, me and my brother were just in line to get our bags checked. We're getting our bags checked, and then like they're just giving us like a hard time. And so like 30 minutes passed with all that, and like my grandparents are still outside, they're still outside in the parking lot, like making sure that we're like going to our flight and all that. We finally get our bags checked, and we have about 20 30 minutes until our flight. And so that means like the terminal was like probably like they were like getting in line to be first in onto the plane at the terminal already. After getting your bags checked, like there's this like really small room, and that's just like you crossing over to Mexico. It was this room, and they had this like cylinder thing, I don't know how to explain it, this like round thing that you go through, and like that's just like all you do to cross over to Mexico. I remember just like standing there, and we were waiting for my mom to get through, and my mom just told us to go through, and I was like, no, like I'm not gonna go to Mexico without my mom. Like, but then like my mom was like, just go, I'm gonna be there like right now. And then we go, and then they're like, where are your parents? And I was like, my mom's over there. And they're like, you can't cross without your parents. And I was like, oh, okay. So like I go back, because they like made us go back. Anyway, so we finally crossed, and we're like trying to look for our airline so that we could put our bags onto like the plane and all that. We're trying to look for it, and like it was like I think it was like a newly made airport. Also, it was our first time there, and like our first time there, like we don't have time to think or look for anything. Like we're just trying to make it through, but like we can't really do that if we don't know where to go. So we were struggling. So we finally find it, and it's about like 15 minutes until we board. So like people are like getting ready to board, and we're like trying to put our baggage there, like on the like so that they can put it on the plane and all that. And like the lady was like, like she was going all slow, like, we have a flight to get on, why are you going so slow? You work at an airport, this is a fast-paced like environment, like why are you going so slow? She was like, no, it's too late, you're gonna miss the flight. And we're like, just put our bags on the plane, put our bags on the plane, they're not boarding yet, you can put the bags on our plane. And then she was just saying how like we're not gonna have time to make it over, and it was like, girl, maybe we'd have more time if you would hurry up. So we had to like miss our flight. Like we didn't know what to do because they wouldn't let us like put our bags and everything. So like we just like had to like figure something out. So we're just walking back trying to find like some seats, but all the seats were like taken. Anyways guys, here's how this side came out. Like we were just like, what do we do? Like because my grandpa in Mexico, he was gonna pick us up from the airport, so we had to like tell him like you can't pick us up anymore because we're not gonna be there. And then like my mom, she like told my dad and all that, and like we were trying to see what we can do. Like if we just go back, we just don't go to Mexico for vacation. We like we didn't know what to do, and like how are we supposed to get back, you know? So, like unless we like drive over, like we didn't know what to do. So my grandparents were still in the parking lot. We told them what happened, and I don't know how this happened, pero like the first building we entered, you know how I said that, how like we had to like confirm that we had a flight and we had to like cross to like go to the airport. So they were in that room, and I don't know how like they like se arreglaron con like a secretary in the front, and like she was like, okay, well there's this flight tomorrow morning that they can get. So they were on the San Diego side of the airport, we were on the Tijuana side of the airport, you know. So like we can't cross back and talk to them, so we're just like, my mom's just like on the phone with them and all that. And so there was this like lady that my mom was talking to, and I just remember it was for a really long time. So my mom, she was like getting help from like this lady on the Tijuana side of the airport, while my grandparents were talking to this secretary lady on the San Diego side of the airport. And we managed to get tickets for a flight next in the morning. When we like finally like had like time to like relax, like we didn't even know what to do. We were able to find these seats, and let me tell you, whenever I tell somebody this story, I always say how uncomfortable and hard those chairs were. Those were the most uncomfortable seats I've ever sat in my whole, like that was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever sat on in my whole life. I like would rather sit on a rock, I would rather sit on a boulder, I'd rather sit on a tree stump, I'd rather sit anywhere else but those chairs. Anyways, so we found somewhere to sit. We didn't know what to do. Our flight was at 7 or 8 in the morning the next day, I believe. And we were gonna start leaving at 5 in the morning to go check in so that we can be there by 6, and so we can be there like early. I was just there with my Adidas hoodie, my Adidas like Caprice leggings, my Adidas hat, my Adidas shoes, my Adidas socks. I like Adidas head to toe and everything. Like, oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. Like I was starting to get sleepy. I usually sleep at that time, I would sleep like at 9. Like I was getting hungry. My mom, she gave us money. We bought subs and all that, like from Subway, because I had a Subway there, and we got a free cup of water from Starbucks. So then like I was getting tired. I had ate my sub. It was like around like 12 in the morning when I ate my sub. No, not 12 in the morning. It was around like 11. I don't know, because they like close at like midnight, I think. So I wanted to like fall asleep really bad, but I couldn't. Those seats were so uncomfortable. Like at one point, like I got my hoodie, I like made into a pillow, you know, like I set up my own little like place to sleep, and I tried sleeping on the floor. The airport was really loud, so I just remember I slept for like a little bit. I like had checked like the time, and it was like around 2 in the morning when I tried sleeping, and then I woke up and it was still 2 in the morning. Like it wasn't even 3 yet. Okay guys, first let's see my hair. I think it looks cute. Anyways, it was like getting closer to our flight time. Like we were getting ready, we were like doing all that, and I remember we like had checked in like too early. She was like, oh no, we're not accepting check-ins. She was like, oh yeah, we're not accepting check-ins for the flight right now, it's too early. So we were like, dang it. So they eventually were accepting check-ins, and we checked in, and we were like, finally. It was about like 6 in the morning when we were walking to our terminal. There's this video of me, and I'm just right there like, because my mom's recording me like fine, because we were finally boarding. Like of course I'm gonna be happy. Like I tried sleeping on the floor, I tried sleeping on those uncomfortable seats. We had nothing to eat, like no no food, no sleep. Like of course I'm gonna be happy. So anyways, and you guys know like the airplane food, like you have to pay like 12 bucks for like a cup of noodle. So like yeah, we weren't trying to do that. or they give you like, oh my god, here's some food, and it'll be like a bag of like 4 peanuts, and it's like, oh my god, thanks. I didn't think I looked like a squirrel, but thank you. Okay, I went ahead and I curled my eyelashes. By the way, I'm not gonna put any hairspray because I don't like putting hairspray on. So I'm using this, do you guys care what eyelash curler I'm using? I feel like a beauty guru right now. I'm using this Tarte eyelash curler that I got for Christmas. This is my favorite mascara. It's called Dior Show Waterproof. It's by Dior. We get there and I'm like so excited, but we have so much luggages, so like it was so heavy and all that. And I remember like they weren't coming out and I had to pee really bad, and I was like, I'm gonna just go pee. But then like as soon as I come out from the bathroom, like the luggages started to come out. Like honestly, like me going to the bathroom was like a good luck charm for us, because everybody on our flight, their luggages was coming out except for ours. So me going to the bathroom was a good luck charm, like, to be honest. Like we got picked up, and as soon as we get picked up, we're on our way to Michoacan. And we got there and it was like nighttime. It was like the sun had like set. I'm assuming it was like 7 or 8 when we got there. Anyways guys, I didn't finish getting ready, but I finished the story, because the rest is just like me in Mexico. Okay guys, I'm screen recording this on my phone because I didn't take any pictures really, so these are just the pictures from this day. As you can see, you know, that's me. I'm wearing flare jeans. You can't see them well because I didn't take a full body picture or nothing. But yeah, so this is what I looked like. This is me and Jay in his room taking a mirror picture. This is me and him after we ate dinner. We got Slurpees because it was 7-Eleven. So yeah, oh my god, I look so pretty and you look so cute. Anyways, and here's a picture I took in the car when I was coming back home. So yeah, didn't like take much pictures of myself, but yeah, that's my mascara and my eyelashes. Hey guys, so my camera's gonna die, but this is just the outro of the video. So that was it for the video. I will be going to Mexico, so I'll be recording that. It's gonna be like kind of, the video's gonna be in parts, but yeah, let me know feedback. Let me know if you guys want me to do more get ready with me's, even though I don't do, like, it's just gonna be the same thing really. But yeah, bye guys. Like, comment, and share, and subscribe, and yeah, bye.